All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors is unto the elders and apostles at Great Millstone and taught us his truth, and that rule well and continue to feed us with knowledge and understanding. Peace, love, and salutation as always unto the hopeful elect who continue to put their bodies on the line and present it as a living sacrifice for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and not only put their bodies on the line, but their reputation, all right, for the names, for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai name's sake, all right. It's the brother Yokal Amath with the Great Millstone, Nebraska camp, coming back once again with another lesson, all right. And Lord willing, it's edifying. I don't have an official title, but you know, my spirit was pondering on a couple of things, and I just want to touch on. And one thing that I want to touch on is watching what you say and to whom you're speaking into. All right. In these last days that we're living in, you know, as it's been proclaimed, the year of prophecy 2020. All right. Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man, he's coming down with great wrath, man, because he has a short time. And if you check out the end of 2019, towards the latter end of 2019, there were many prophecies that were being fulfilled or starting to brew up. Okay. And one of the major prophecies that is becoming more and more clear, you know, as time goes along, is the mark of the beast that's spoken of in the book of Revelation, being that RFID chip. All right. You know, you have that, you have wars and rumors of wars, you have sedition among men. All right. You have false flag attacks. And speaking of that, you know, that's another reason why, matter of fact, I'll get the scripture here in the book of 1 Peter, the 5th chapter, which I already have up. All right. This is the time for us to be sober and vigilant. So I'm going to read it. And Lord willing, like I said, this is an edifying video. All right. So I'm going to get straight into it. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, and verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right, so I want to get that word, the word vigilant and the word sober. All right. So, Slakia. So when you go into this word sober, all right, it literally means to be calm and collected in spirit, man. You know. All right, so Salakia. All right, this is 1 Peter 5 and 8, and this is the word sober. Let's see if I can get the word to play.
Strong's G 3525. Napho.
All right, and the word napho, it means to be sober, to be calm and collected in spirit, to be temperate, dispassionate, circumspect. Okay. Which that last one, circumspect, is exactly what we have to do. Because when you go into that word circumspect, the breakdown of that is literally to look around, man. All right. But it also says to be calm and collected in spirit, because Esau's he has a smear campaign. This is like a smear campaign, you know, against the Hebrew Israelites. All right, painting a false and a false narrative of us, man, with these anti-Semitic attacks on the Jewish community. All right, carried out by men who look like the same men that are on the corners teaching so-called hatred, you know. And guess what? That's just going to make us public enemy number one. It's going to make it easier for Esau to move on us, man. You know, which it says to be calm and collected in spirit. We know good and goddamn well, no man of Great Millstone, no sincere man of Great Millstone is out there doing those type of things that Esau said they were doing, man. You know, so hey, why worry about that? You know, you are to watch, and take heed to it. But hey, it says what? To be calm and collected in spirit, man. Don't let it shake you. You know, because you know that he's about to make a move. He's about to come down on us hard, man. All right. Now I'm gonna get into this word vigilant, which these two words, they pretty much fall into the same category. All right. So I'm gonna get this word vigilant. All right. Salakia. the word vigilant, and I'm play it here.
Strong's G 1127. Gregareo.
All right, and that means to watch. It's the very first definition means to watch. All right, that is a synonym to the word circumspect, man. All right, to look around. You know what's going on around you, man. As it says in the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, and also in the book of 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, that we are in the book of 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, it says that the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. The book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, tells us that we shall not be taken as a thief in the night, those that are the children of the day, man. All right? We are not children of the darkness, and that darkness in that night that is spoken of in 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, is talking about ignorance, all right? Not knowing what's going on, all right? And we are to be the complete opposite, man, especially in these times. Things are about to get crazy, man. This is going to be a big year of prophecy, all right? This is exactly why this was deemed the year of prophecy, man, all right? Reading on in this definition, it says metaphor is to give strict attention to, be cautious, active, to give strict attention to, man. Why? Because our lives are on the line, man. You know, which as a man of the Lord, you should never be afraid of death when you're serving your Habashim Yahushai. All right, it says what? Perfect love casteth out fear, man. You know, so you're not going to be scared of death when you're faced with it. You're not going to be scared of tribulation. You're not going to be scared of the ridicule that's coming down on you, even if it's false, man. And Esau has a false narrative on us. All right, which is why the first scripture that I had is here in the book of Proverbs. So now it's like I want to set up this camera. All right, because I was driving. So, all right, now I want to get into this first precept that I originally had, man. And this precept, it coincides with the so-called white man. It coincides with the 2/3 of our nation, different sects of Israel, you know. Hey, and what I started off with to getting into watching what you say and who you say it to. That's watching, because now we're at a point where we have to watch certain things that we say, man. You know, watch who you're teaching, because you do have agents out here. You do have people that are looking for a reason to take us down, man. Because the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, as it says in the book of Hebrews, matter of fact, I'll get it, in the book of Hebrews, the 4th chapter, in the 12th verse. All right, the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, and verse 12. It says, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart," man. So these things are coming out and they're cutting these nations, man. Namely Esau, okay? And that's because he's looking at us like, how the hell can they have a kingdom? And the scriptures tell us that, man. How they look at us and say, are these the people of the Most High, who say that the Most High is their power? You know, this is how these different nations look at us, namely Esau, Edom, man. Okay? And you got to watch, and also when we're on the highways and the hedges, and when you're moving about in your daily lives, watch who you're talking to, man. You know? Just because somebody don't come up and formally introduce themselves to you, don't mean that they don't know you, man. You know, you don't think that they're watching the prophets, man. All right? Just as well as they're watching them, we're watching. Just as well as they're watching us, we're watching them, man. All right. So it says here in the book of Proverbs 10 and 18, it says, "He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool," man. You know, and you know, one thing that Esau Edom likes to do is they like to act like they're so for unity. All right, so for all everybody coming together, everybody's equal, that type of shit, man. When you clearly see there's no equality, all right. There's all types of injustice. It says they hide hatred with lying lips, man. As it says in the book of Psalms 58, it says that they coming out of the womb speaking lies. They're estranged from the womb speaking lies. Also, as it says in the book of Psalms, I believe the 139th chapter, No, no, not the 139th chapter, the 138th chapter, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where it says that no, it's not. No, it's Psalms 50. Salakia. It says that their words are smoother than butter, yet were they drawn swords, man. So all this shit that Esau is doing, hey, I mean, it's already written, man. It was already ordained for him to do these things, man. That's why we're supposed to be calm and collected in spirit. We're supposed to be riled up in a righteous manner. Not riled up getting offended and, getting scared and all that type of shit, panicking, Hey, it says in the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 4th chapter and 28th verse, it says, strive for the truth unto death and Yahweh shall fight for you. That's what we believe in, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to take our oppressors down. He's going to take our enemies down. And that's why we're looking forward to him coming to try to take us down, man. All right? Some of us going to be martyrs. Some of us, the Most High is going to put a spirit, he's going to give us spiritual powers, man. Or he's going to get us out of that situation. So if you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai and you're a true man of the Lord and you believe in the word, as it says in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, it says his words are faithful and true. If you believe these things, you shouldn't be worried, man. You shouldn't be worried. You continue to fight. Go harder, man. Go harder, man. Because Esau, Edom ain't going to stop. And we shouldn't stop, man. So as this year of prophecy is beginning, 2020, let's keep on fighting and striving and being circumspect, man. All right? So that's all I really want to touch on. Like, I had something else in mind, but the Spirit is telling me to cut it off here, man. So Lord willing, this is edifying. And Lord willing, I'm able to come back and do another video later on today, because I was at the plantation, so I don't have my garment. So, yeah, Lord willing, that was edifying. Hey, call halal Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Haruchak Kodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles. Peace, love, and salutations unto the hopeful elect and unto those who sincerely follow Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, sincerely, truthfully, and in order. All right? With that being said, I'm going to say Kwame Yashala. Shalom.